By now y'all have seen the thumbnail, and it's all true. No clickbait here. The RV is damaged and partially disabled, and we've even got the exclusive video and audio to share with you of when that damage happened. If you want to find out if it can be fixed though, you better stay tuned.
Okay, here's all the Christmas decorations. Today is travel day, so I'm going to have to take all of these down and figure out where I'm going to put them before we leave, because we don't want anything to fall and get stuck behind a slide or something, so we are going to take all this down. Okay, y'all, and here's all the Christmas decorations. We just laid our tree there. We'll see what it looks like. And we just put all the loose stuff in Walmart bags and then just laid the wreath and miscellaneous stuff on the bed. So we'll see how it looks when we get to New Orleans. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Where are we going?
Louisiana.
It's hard telling where we'll be in the coming days. I'll be there with you. It's hard telling where we'll be the coming days, but I'll be there with you. It's hard telling where we'll be the coming days, but I'll be there with you.
Excellently, Florida.
Welcome to Alabama.
Yay, Alabama!
I'll be here with you.
Welcome to Mississippi.
Yay! Welcome to Mississippi, our second state border crossing in an hour, right?
Yeah.
About an hour, yeah. Or, no, an hour and a half. I don't know. We really left the RV park about 9:15, 9:30, I don't know. Alright, what happened?
Potentially have some bad news. We are going along in a 3-lane traffic on a 3-lane road, 3 lanes going in our direction. I was in the middle lane. There were people on each side of me, and everybody started getting over in front of us. And then I couldn't. You know, we're 53 feet long with the trailers, so I couldn't get over it and hit somebody. There was a piece of retread from a truck. Some stupid truck dropped a retread right there in the middle of the road, and we ran it over, and I felt it, and I heard it, and then I saw it flying up towards another car after we ran it over. So that thing was in motion.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping it didn't do any damage, but if it did, they're notorious for tearing up the underbelly of your RV and the sides of your RV. Retread is very bad.
So we're gonna check it out at our next rest stop. They don't have many spaces here, do they?
Alright, give me the camera.
It's recording already.
And a flashlight. Alright, you'll see as I see. The front looks good. Yep, that's pretty solid. Here's the side of the truck. Let's go underneath. looks good so far. Alright. Be careful at rest stops. I'm underneath the truck and this guy's leaving. Alright, so far so good. Let's look under here. Everything looks fine. Everything looks fine here. Ooh. That's not fine.
What?
Yep. Alright, that's our damage. Let me look under here. I don't know if you can hear this, but this is the retread damage. The landing gear is damaged and the snap pad is gone. Here, take that. We're not going to be able to put the trailer down. So we figured out what the damage was from the retread. It could have been a lot worse. It is the handle, the pull handle assembly from the landing gear. You pull the handle out and the pin comes out and the landing gear comes down part way and then it auto levels the rest of the way. That assembly just bolts on. So now we're going to probably get one from Amazon and we should be able to get it by Tuesday. Today is Sunday. At least that's what they say. And when is Christmas? Saturday?
Yes, so we're trying to get something on Christmas week.
We can't detach right now. We could maybe redneck our way through this and get a really strong bolt and put it in there, but it depends on how level we can get. If we can get really level, then there's no need for us. And we're around family because where we're going is to visit family. So hello, free transportation. So we'll just keep you updated and let you know what happens.
Yep.
Watch that post.
Oh, you're clear. You're doing good. Okay, the RV is completely on the pavement now. You can just bring it straight back if you can. Keep coming. Alright, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, you're good. That's pretty good, huh? You have to flip that red thing first. Oh my goodness!
Sorry.
I got wet.
Sorry. Alright y'all, do you see anything wrong with this picture? If you've seen our videos before, you know what the dark horse looks like. Notice any changes? What's going on, driver?
Well, it's the second time that we've technically been without our truck because this time our RV got damaged on the way to New Orleans and the truck cannot unhook from the RV because the RV needs to be fixed. So we're borrowing my mom's Honda. She was kind enough to let us borrow her Honda so we could get around.
Yeah, she was very nice in loaning us this car. Okay, so you saw the video. When we ran over the retread, it came out the back, it did not damage the truck, and it whapped this. This, if it's hard to tell, is back like 10 or 15 degrees, which means it's been structurally compromised, and in order for us to use this landing gear, we have to lower this foot a few notches, and then it automatically goes up and down. So, by the grace of God, all we have to do is replace this bracket that's around it. So that's what we're going to do. And this is where the snap pad went. We have another one coming. Snap pad is a great company. They decided to replace it for us. They stand by their products because they're supposed to be permanent, you know, not supposed to come off. So now we're going to take this bracket off and put the new one on. Alright, that's the last one. These come right out. Comes right out. Which means... Ow! That hurt. There we go. Now taking off the old one. And my finger hurts. Ooh, that hurts.
This is the new one, and that is the old one. And there's Matthew. His finger got smashed by the landing gear.
Put it on me. Because I didn't use my brain. I thought, oh, I'll just take it off, and maybe by some magic of the universe it would just stay up there, but it doesn't work that way. Physics is in action, folks. That hurts a lot. Alright, I've regained the use of my fingers. That hurt. That hurt a lot. There it is. Alright. Now this bracket goes back on the other side. You put the nuts on each end and tighten until you get about this much, as far as I know. You might want to call Lippert to be sure, but I think this is as much as the one that they installed, the one that Grand Design installed when they made this thing. So I'm just going to leave it where they had it on the other one, because it's worked fine. By the grace of God, and I mean that, this is the only damage. It's just this little assembly on the outside. It's not the whole tubing. It's not the whole landing gear. My goodness, that might be expensive, or even an insurance claim. This was like 30 bucks. So we got blessed that retread did not do more damage. We're really blessed.
Alright, y'all, we've been set up for like 3 days, and now we're going to bring the slides in so we can finally level the RV, and this is how they look. We just tried to clear the slides, but you can see all of our crap everywhere. We are not going down the road. This is just to clear the slides, so let's start bringing them in.
Slide one coming in. See, I bet your house can't do this.
Rocking Christmas tree.
We want you to tell us about this tree. It's our beloved little Christmas tree for this year, and we're going to leave it standing right there to come off the blocks and to auto level. Do you think it's going to stay, or is it going to go kablooey? Let us know in the comments, and you'll find out shortly.
One other important thing, when you set up and you're still hooked up, but then you need to detach your truck, you need to follow your checklist, make sure your stairs are up. We're going to unplug the electric and the water because we have to auto level and we have to move the RV. So, and Matthew's got our handy dandy checklist.
And listen, I was a truck driver years ago before I did this, and we've done this enough now that we know how to detach the truck. I mean, we know all the steps, we know everything to do. It's not news to us, but you don't want to get complacent. You don't want to forget something. Even though you know how to do it, you might not remember the right order, or you might be distracted, have a squirrel moment like we do at least, and you just forget 2 or 3 things, and that could be 2 or 3 things that cause damage. So just be humble, go by your checklist, it's okay.
You want to get me the pen too, so I can scratch stuff off.
See, I forget stuff.
Your droid makes so many introductions into our video, Matthew.
I know.
When we film, you should put your phone on silent. And if y'all are wondering what that noise droid, that's Matthew's phone. He's very popular human being.
I am not. I'm not popular. I just really like it. It's from an old We don't have a Motorola, but if you want the secret, it's from an old Motorola commercial where they used the Droid, just as you just heard. And I just spliced it up and stole that little, I borrowed, because they were willing to share that little snippet, so now it's my ringtone for my text. So how'd you rip your landing gear off? Well, because I'm stupid, that's why.
I'm recording.
Yeah.
See,
sometimes I get a touch of the stupids, but I remembered.
We let it down just for a little bit of stabilization. We're still attached and...
So this is the Lippert 1 control. I go to leveler, and now I scroll down to manual mode. One more time. Hit enter. Hit enter. There you go. Sometimes I miss it. Now you got to tell it to go up or down first. Minus. There are my options. I can control all 4 or just 2 or even just one leg at a time, so I want the rear, both of them. And now you see both of the rear are going up at the same time. If you want to control just one, you can do that too.
You're clear. We told you to see if you thought the Christmas tree was going to fall over when we had to re-level the RV and take it off the blocks. Let's go see.
Will it be jingle bells? Still.
It looks like it's standing. Let's get a better view.
Yay.
Look, it didn't fall over.
It works.
That's a tough tree. And I don't know if I'd take it down the road, but it survived and it's standing, so everything else looks good too.
Another blessing in this situation, y'all. We told you we had the damage, but when we got to the rest stop and we were able to look at it and survey the damage, and one of the first things I did was start to try to come up with a solution. I called an RV tech, mobile tech, and I thank God they couldn't get to us right away because I would have spent a bunch of money on that. And then we started to use our noggins, and eventually we called our good friend Scott from Scott and Allison of Jarhead and Ginger's Journey. You haven't seen them before? You need to look at the description below. Go view their content because they have great content. You're gonna love them. They're great people. And he helped walk me through the fact that I could do this on my own and kind of how to get the part and just make sure I'm on the right track. So if you're watching, thank you.
One of the good things about being in New Orleans is my mom lives right down the road, so one of the ways that we can get mail is we have it all sent to her house and we can get it all at one time, and this is just some of it. We're still expecting more packages, probably up until the day that we leave. Alright y'all, this is our site tour at Bayou Segnet State Park in Louisiana, and I'm not sure how long the pad is, but our RV is 36 feet, our truck is 21 feet, and it's right at the end of the lot. And this is as far back as we can go because they put this yellow thing, I don't know what it's called, concrete barrier at the back of it. See if I can get down here so y'all can see. And all you get here is electric, which was 50 amp, and water. Let me see if they have 30 in here too. Yeah, they have 30 and 50. And a hurricane had hit here, I think it was back in September. I forgot the name of the hurricane. I'll try to put that on the screen, but they just basically cut all the trees down from the site or moved them out of the way because the hurricane probably made everything fall, and they haven't had time to clean it all up. And now it's December, it's Christmas time, and it's just falling debris and trees everywhere. But all the roads are clear and all the sites are clear, and in fact they say you can burn firewood here, but they told you to use whatever has fallen. So on this site you get a fire pit And you get a picnic table, and you get like the world's shortest grill over here. But here's another shot of our site. We got site number 16. And yeah, so I'm not sure anything really long, much over 36 feet would fit in here very well, because you know you've got your either your tow vehicle or your towed. I mean, they've got some parking throughout the park where you could park it somewhere else, but the sites are nice and spread out, and there's a trash can right there. I think between every site they have trash cans, and they come and collect the trash every day, so you don't have to take the trash all the way to the dumpster. But they do have a dumpster down there by the boat launch, and they have a shower house, which we're going to check out, and I think they had laundry in the shower house. Also, they do lock the gate, but they give you a code after 9 o'clock at night, and you have to use a combination to get into the gate, and then you have to close the gate back. And you also have to take a separate entrance into the park, and we wish we could film that, but it's really dark by the time we get back to the park. So I find that to be an inconvenience, because we have been to RV parks where they have like a little card thing where you just scan a card and the little gate goes open itself, and you don't have to physically get out, unlock the gate, and then pull through the gate, and then get out again and close the gate back. But that's just my opinion. So that's our site tour. So we came to our storage unit because we have to put stuff in and we have to get stuff out.
Yep, that might be a while before we get back here.
Yeah, maybe 2 years, I don't know. So that's what we're doing today.
Take advantage of being in town.
Right. What to say? Alright, y'all. This is our first time to see our storage unit since Hurricane Ida?
Yeah, Ida. Well, the door opens.
It doesn't look like it's wet in here. Like,
wow, just a little dust.
Like anything got wet, because I forgot we had a computer monitor there.
It all looks good, honestly.
Yeah. Alright, so
except for the fact that I have to get in there.
We are going to get in here. There's a bin in here that we need some winter stuff because we plan on going out west. And I don't know how cold it's going to get because it might be 2 years before we get back. So we're going to get that, stuff it under the bed, and then we're going to put stuff in here. So hopefully we won't be here that long.
I hope so. I don't want to move this stuff again.
Yeah.